Have you ever felt like you were just stuck, in that weird limbo waiting for life to finally hit the play button? Well, if that's you, you're not alone. To really understand this feeling, we're going to dive into a pretty amazing story about faith and patience. Let's take a look at what's really going on under the surface when it feels like life has put us on hold. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You're putting in the hours, you're doing all the right things, just waiting for that one big opportunity, the one that could change everything. And nothing. The door just stays closed.
Or maybe for you, it's a breakthrough you're after. That moment where all your hard work finally connects and things just click into place. But instead, all you hear is silence.
And that's usually when the doubt starts to creep in. You start asking those tough questions, don't you? Like, did I miss my shot? Is everyone else passing me by? Is all of this hustle, all this hope, is it even worth it?
Because waiting, it's not just about time passing by. It's a real emotional state. It's this deep, nagging tension between the reality of where you are right now and that gut feeling, that belief about where you're supposed to be. And man, living in that gap, it can be absolutely exhausting.
Yeah, in that space, it is so easy to lose hope. You look around, you scroll through your phone, and it feels like everyone else is moving forward. They're getting the jobs, reaching the goals, and you're still here, still trying, still waiting.
Okay, but let's just pause for a second. What if we're looking at this all wrong? What if this waiting period isn't just wasted time? What if it's actually a necessary process? What if, in all that quiet, something really important is being built?
To really explore that idea, we're going to turn to this incredible story of a woman who is the absolute master of waiting. Her name was Anna, and her story, tucked away in the book of Luke, gives us this whole new lens on what patience and purpose can look like. Now, Anna's commitment was on a level that's honestly hard to even imagine. Just look at this timeline. After she lost her husband really early in life, she dedicates her entire life to serving in the temple. We're not talking about a year or two, we're talking about decades. Just picture that. Decades of showing up every single day with no visible sign that anything was ever going to change.
But here is the most important part to get. Anna wasn't just sitting around passively letting time go by. Her waiting was super active. She filled her days with prayer, with fasting, with worship. She was intentionally staying present and connected, right in the middle of her waiting season.
So what on earth fueled that kind of persistence? It all came down to this one core belief. She had this unshakable conviction that God keeps his promises, no matter how long it takes. She had no deadline, no guarantee, just faith.
And this lifelong faithfulness, well, it all leads up to this one incredible moment. A moment that really unlocks the whole idea of what it means to wait with a purpose.
After all those years, after decades of quiet, faithful service, one day something was different. Just another ordinary day that was about to become anything but.
A young couple came into the temple to present their newborn child. A simple, normal moment. To pretty much everyone else there, it was just another family, a sight they'd seen 1,000 times before.
But not to Anna. In that seemingly ordinary moment, she saw something absolutely extraordinary. After a whole lifetime of waiting and worshiping, her spirit was just so in tune. She recognized him. She knew who this child was.
This one moment, this was it. This was the fulfillment of every prayer, every fast, every single quiet day she had spent in that temple. It was the promise she had been waiting for her entire life. And in that instant, all those decades of waiting suddenly made perfect, beautiful sense.
And this, right here, is where Anna's story connects directly with ours. See, there are two realities happening at the exact same time when we're waiting. While we're laser focused on the outside stuff, the opportunity, the breakthrough, the open door, there's a much deeper internal work going on. The wait is being used to shape our character, to deepen our faith, and to pull us closer to God.
So, let's bring this all home. How do we take this lesson from Anna's life and actually apply it to our own seasons of waiting, right here and right now?
It all starts with embracing this one fundamental truth. If your waiting is done with God, if you're making an effort to stay close to him in the process, just like Anna did, then it is never, ever wasted time. It's purposeful, it's productive, it's preparation.
Think about it this way. The waiting wasn't just a countdown to her big moment. The waiting is what created the moment. All those decades of faithfulness prepared her, they sharpened her spiritual vision, so that when the miracle finally walked in, she was ready to see it.
So, if you're waiting right now, I want you to consider this. Maybe you haven't been forgotten. Maybe you're being prepared to actually handle the very thing you're praying for. Prepared to see the opportunity that others might walk right past with a clarity that only comes from a season of faithful waiting.
And you know, here's the most beautiful truth in all of this. When you really commit to staying close to God in the waiting, the goal itself kind of starts to shift. You realize you don't just find the answers or the opportunity you were so desperate for, you find Him. And a deeper relationship with God, well, that's a far greater gift than any single open door could ever be. So, let this be the thought that really sticks with you today. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are in a powerful, necessary season of preparation. And when your moment finally arrives, you're going to look back and see that every single day of the wait had a purpose, leading you to a fulfillment that was worth it all.